Oh, hey there. So the seventh deadly sin is pride. And I think that we probably all to some degree struggle with pride. Okay, we think that we don't need anybody else, that we can do this, that we're better than everybody else. But realistically, we're not. You can't be the best at everything. You can't be the richest and the smartest and the best looking and the most talented and all those things. Everybody's got their different gifts. And if you've got a gift that is admired, it's easy to start to think of yourself more highly than you ought to. But we are very fragile. We are very, very fragile creatures. And as soon as we feel like nothing can touch us, pride comes before a fall. But humility comes before honor, okay? I've seen this so many times in my own life and in other people's lives. Let me give you, for example. In the 90s, there came a point, I never said this out loud, okay? But I had 8 people working for me. I was making $500,000 a year, making, whatever it was, $15,000 a week or something like that. And I had no debt, and I owned everything that I had, all my tools, my heavy equipment, my trucks, on and on and on. And it looked like my path was just going uphill, and the economy was good, and I hadn't lived long enough or worked long enough to realize that economy goes up and down in this constant, painful cycle that never lets you really actually get ahead very much. Never did I say this out loud, but in my own brain, I thought, in my 26-year-old brain, whatever, I thought, I'm basically untouchable. I'm basically, nothing can harm me, right? Like the way that I'm going to keep going up and to the right, and I will continue to make money. I don't have any debt. I'm gonna live off interest. I'm gonna do well. I'm successful. I'm strong. I'm young. All these things, and I'm kind of untouchable. Okay, I'm kind of invincible. I never said this out loud to anybody, or even out loud at all. Very quickly after that, I ended up buying, the property that became Dream World Music Complex. I went $675,000 into debt. 2001, the 9/11 happened. The economy crashed. The dot-coms crashed. My stocks and mutual funds crashed. My business went to garbage. I lost my wife, lost my kids, on and on. Like everything went to garbage, and I mean quickly. And I realized, I was prideful, even just in my own heart. A fool in his own heart says, I'm invincible. None of us are. We are very fragile creatures that need to appreciate everything that we've got, which is a gift from God, a gift from heaven, that He's giving us this health for now and this success for now. And it's so that we can bless other people. It's so that we can be helpful to other people. It's not so we can lord it over them and say, look at me, look at me, look at me. Because you see those people that do that, and they are difficult to love. Nobody really likes the people that are so full of themselves, right? In whatever way that may be. When they're constantly going on and on about how great they are, you're like, oh, you're detestable. And people tolerate it, but it doesn't take long, and pride does come before a fall. So those are the 7 deadly sins. Now you know, you can look it up for yourself. Love you guys.